All right, guys, it's 159 time. So we're going to take the 159 and we're going to apply it to all these chords that we've already been playing. So we're going to only use the rootless chord in our right hand. So say we're on the D minor 7th, then we'll use the, right here, this, every other note from the 4, or you can think of it as just a 3, 5, 7, 9. And then for the D major 7th chord, it's going to be 3, 5, 7, 9, but that 3 and that 7 are going to be sharped. And then for this C major, I think you guys should know these by now, but I just want to make sure you got these under your fingers. So this 3, 5, 7, 9, and then this is flat 3, 5, and then flat 7, and then 9. So once you have that, then we can just go to 1, 5, 9. So we're going to do 1, 5, 9 from the D minor 7th. So 1, 5, so D, A, and then E. And in your right hand, you'll play that rootless chord for our D minor 7th, which is going to be this 3, 5, 7, 9 right here, F, A, C, E. And then when we go to the C major 7th, or you can just stay on this for a little while, play that. And then do that for C major 7th as well. So this is the exact same thing that you did for the 4-1 progression, but now we're just applying it to like different chords. So for C major, you just go 1, 5, which is C, G, and then D. And in your right hand, you play E, G, B, D. And then when you go to the, so those are the ones that we already knew. We already knew like D minor 7 and C major 7. So now let's try C minor 7th. So what we're going to do with our right hand is going to play the rootless from the flat 3rd, which is E flat. And we're going to play 3, 5, 7, 9, or flat 3, 5, flat 7, 9. And that's going to be our C minor 7th voicing. If we want to play it with the 1, 5, 9. And then you can go also, lastly, let's go to that D major 7th chord. So we have this D major 7th, so 1, 5, 9. And then this, we start on the F sharp, then go A, C sharp, and E. So we're basically using the rootless in our right hand, and then we're just playing the 1, 5, 9 in our left hand. And so this is really cool. So like, I just want to show you some ways that you can use this. I'm going to try to be a little hip here and like, I don't know, just use it in cool ways. So how I use this sometimes would be like, so there, I'm just kind of doing these random rhythms with my left hand, but the only thing that's really consistent is I'm going dun, dun, dun. So that's 1, 1. And then I'm doing the whole chord. 1, 1 chord. Or you can just go like 1, 5, 9. And you can just kind of play these other notes in your right hand. Just play any of these notes like again and again and again. Or even the whole chord. And with the 1, 5, 9, we didn't talk about it last time, but now that you've been playing for a little bit longer, let's talk about like your left hand. You would just kind of move it. You just play these notes pretty much randomly, except you want this one note to come on like the first beat of your measure, and we'll talk about all those like that rhythm stuff later. But I think you can just hear it right now that I play this 1. I go 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just making sure that I play that 1 on every single, the start of the 1 of every single beat. So I think it's easier for you to just watch this and just watch what I'm doing. But I'm only going to be using this rootless chord in our right hand, and then we're going to play this 159 with the rootless. So here's just some cool things. So here's that awesome hip hop beat that I made. So okay. Here I can play it up here as well, so. There, I'm just kind of mixing my pinky there. I'm playing the rootless, but I'm just playing this D first, and then I'm playing the chord only going up to the B. So I'm just dropping that D, playing the D, then I'm not playing the D, playing the D, I'm not playing the D. So that's just kind of a cool movement that you can do playing this 159. But here, just watch some more. So. So that right there is really cool. That's just going from D minor 7 to C minor 7th here, which sounds really great. But you can do that chord, and then you can add all of the arpeggio stuff, the like scales to solo in on your right hand. So there I'm just soloing on D Dorian, and then I'm going to solo on C Dorian with this flat 3rd and flat 7th. But I can play the chord first. And I just make sure that I switch to that scale. I'm just going up and down the scale right now. And that right there, that is an awesome chord progression. Just going from one minor chord, and then you go to another minor chord. That's just it's called a whole step away. Rather than a half step, it's a whole step. So a whole step is just 2 half steps. From D minor 7 to C minor 7. But don't worry about the whole step stuff. You know, we'll go over all that in the next break pack. We're gonna talk about like measures and rhythms, so you can get more of like what am I doing with my left hand and my right hand to syncopate it. But for now, let's focus on this 159, and you're playing this rootless in your right hand, and then 159, you're playing the rootless in your right hand again. And I definitely would suggest trying that out with the minor 7th chord, because I use that so much in my playing. I mean, so I'm gonna play this as if I was just using this, you know, because I'm kind of like only using this specific voicing. But so this is what I would do. I would go. And you can just solo like that. You can play just those two minor chords, solo on the Dorian scale, use the arpeggios, and it can sound awesome just like that. So yeah, I would definitely use those chord progressions. Go from D minor 7 to C minor 7.